Hey, what's up? This is PJ Morton, and you are watching We Sound Crazy.
In your opinion, what do you think drew Stevie to your music?
He said he wished he wrote First Began.
Wow.
Which is that's my top compliment.
That is a compliment.
Yeah. He said he wished he wrote it, and he was in the bathroom doing my show. He was like, "I missed my song. I went to the bathroom." I was like, "Dang,
We sound crazy."
Welcome to another week of We Sound Crazy, your official backstage pass for all things music and culture. Y'all know who it is, Bacon for Bacon.
What's good, y'all? Claude Kelly in the building.
Hey, it's your boy Chuck Harmony. What's up?
We got a special co-host.
Man, this is somebody we've had on the whiteboard since probably the beginning.
In the beginning, bro.
Since the very beginning.
The podcast, like
Yes.
5 years ago.
Yes.
And he's finally here. With over 20 years in the game, 5 Grammys, and a long list of incredible projects, he keeps showing us what true independence looks like. Please welcome to We Sound Crazy, the genius himself, PJ Morton.
man,
genius himself.
man,
Man.
got dancer, man." Wow, got a mean too.
There's still some things y'all don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm just waiting, rolling them out. No, thank you, man. That's amazing. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words, and I'm happy to be here. Like,
Yes.
I've been on the whiteboard, but I remember, like, I feel like pandemic-ish, I was doing my runs. I started running during the pandemic, like 5 miles just, and podcast kind of got me through that.
Wow.
And so y'all were one of the ones
Wow.
that I started to listen to early. And so I'm just glad to see y'all kept going. Because I know that's half the game is just to not stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Consistency.
saying? People
Yeah.
like, "Oh, man, you got a new podcast?" You like, "This is 100. This is 100 episodes."
Yeah.
And we still do get that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a part of it. So I appreciate y'all because it's necessary, man. So I appreciate y'all pushing through.
Speaking of not stopping, how do you continue to move in this day and time after doing it for so long?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question, man. It's been so many iterations, you know. It's been so many versions, you know. I'm thinking of the Fly Nerd, and like when I first started wearing these glasses, I'm like, oh, this is back. I didn't do it on purpose, but like so many eras. I always looked at people like Madonna and like where they were always willing, Outkast, you know what I'm saying, always willing to pivot. And for me, I've never been scared of that, you know, as much of a purist I am, in the sense of like, I think what my purity is, just make sure you're authentic and make sure it feels good. That doesn't mean, it's like Ray Charles when he said, "Oh, you going middle of the road." He said, "Well, you know what? If I say it so, it's so." Right? Like if I say that George is so, it's so, whatever.
Right.
And so for me, it's never been the object used. I mean, we're talking about AI now. It was like I did CDs, and we went. I never cared about the way we got to it, because the same thing existed for me, which was like, I need to get an authentic thought out there and a feeling, and I won't stop until I do that. And for me, I do have a small team. Shout out to Tanya, who's been there 20 years. You know,
Wow.
She started as my merch person, when I was doing my band Freestyle Nation, even before my solo record.
I love Freestyle Nation.
And so she was my merch person, and she was great at that. And then she became my assistant, and she's been there 20 years. Wade's been there like 12 years. My drummer, Ed, has been there since I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Brian's been there 20 years now.
Shout out Brian.
Yeah, Brian went to Berkeley with Claude.
Yeah.
And so I really have a real family. So when I'm ready to move, they've always been down to just move with me. And I realized pretty early, because I happened to have the advantage of having one foot in the industry, I could see like, oh, I like this. I don't like that. Man, all these artists always complaining to me. They wish they weren't signed, or they would, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I had the advantage of like, okay, well, I'll take that piece. I don't want that piece. And so I just kept pushing, man. And it seems so simplistic, but it really is just my love for it. Like, I never wanted anybody to spoil it for me, right? So I've been able to protect myself and say, no, I'm gonna still have fun. Because I said, once I stop having fun, like, I don't want to do it.
I think that's why we continue to show, because I know I've been to so many PJ Morton
Me
shows
too.
over
Yeah.
the years. It's crazy.
And
but
it never gets old because the
never gets
inspiration's
old.
always there. You can feel how you're describing your passion
Yeah.
for it. There's not a time that I've seen you, and I've seen you many times, that it hasn't been a new experience and an inspiring experience.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
And that's the problem with the music industry in general, is that the live experience is not inspiring because everyone's dialing it in.
Yeah.
You're one of like a small handful
Yeah.
of artists across all the genres, in my opinion, that are caring about it in the way that you're talking about right now.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, and it's like, you know, the timing is crazy. D'Angelo, I just was honored to go to his service. But what stuck with me the most is that he was like, and of course, a bunch of interviews are coming out. I mean, because I had watched everything that exists. You know, I saw people saying like, oh, nobody was talking about D'Angelo until now. I was like, that sounds wild to me. Because
Right.
in my circle, like
Everybody,
maybe not a week goes by that we say something about D'Angelo.
Yeah.
And for me, it's I studied him, but like what stuck with me the most is like, no, I'm actually, I know what y'all want, but I'm actually trying to say something that I believe and like want to say.
Yeah.
And today there's so many other things happening, you know? I mean, you gotta do content. So you gotta make sure that this is that, and and all these things are necessary, but it's important to keep that authentic voice. And for me, that is, if I'm not, and maybe that comes from me growing up in church, but if I'm not touching you, then I've done nothing.
The job wasn't complete.
Yeah,
That's how I
I
feel.
didn't do anything. You know, just selling a record, that's not gonna last the test of time.
Yeah.
You know, did I move you? And so that's why my friends are still there, because it's like we have the same mission. And when I look at them, we having a good time still.
Yeah,
like
feel
still. You know, and I can even say that for Maroon 5, really. These guys have been a band since 8th grade. You know what I'm saying?
8th grade?
8th grade. They started as a punk rock band, went to summer camp upstate New York, heard Stevie Wonder, and said, nah, we about to add this. You know, it was more Green Day-ish.
Yeah.
And like, but these guys are they're lifelong friends.
That's cool.
I've
That's
been there
crazy.
15 years, and I'm the baby of
It's
the
been
band.
15 years.
It's been 15 years,
Don't feel like
2010.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
so like, I keep that energy around me of like, and that allows me to have a safe place to do this the way the way I want.
What lessons do you learn from Maroon 5 that translate over into the PJ Morton experience, if you will?
Yeah, it's almost like not what I thought I was gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna teach me how to be the biggest, or like teach me how do I get into this arena.
Yeah.
You know, and what it showed me is like, okay, again, I get a perspective that nobody gets, you know, being in the top 5%. Like, you know, I'm in one of the biggest bands in the world. But it shows me like, okay, I do want this, but I don't necessarily want that. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like for us, it's like success looks a certain way. I mean, we've seen Michael Jackson and everything coming up. So the nostalgia of it is like, I'm usually searching for this. But what it showed me is, okay, that part's done. I mean, they almost satisfied my need for hits and like, you know what I'm saying? It almost let me relax. Like God was like, yo, I'm gonna give you this, all that, the big stuff. You play the Oscars, you play the whatever.
Yeah.
You have number ones, so you can say what you need to say and not let it get cloudy because you're just trying to be successful. And so like that's been the biggest lesson.
Ooh, that's a blessing. Because that perspective.
Perspective, because when you don't know, you like, well, I do want that. I mean, because I
you
see
chase
that
it the wrong ways.
you chase it the wrong ways because you think you just see the result of that, right? So you don't know how they got there. Like I said, you don't know that they started in 8th grade and what decisions they've made, but you see that and you like, well, I'll do whatever to get to that. And when you get there, you're like, oh, well, this is dope, but I actually never needed this part, right? You know what I'm saying? And so that's honestly been the biggest lesson. I haven't learned how to write better pop songs necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get those lessons. These guys showed me what loyalty is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, 8th grade, even me, I've been there that long, and like the reason I'm there that long is not because we have big tours and sell a lot of records, but it's because they have valued me and shown me that even at that level, you can be like nice people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's also like a misconception. To get that successful, you got to be like
an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so that's been amazing to see. And you know, it's going as far, they've extended it, not just like I've done double duty plenty times, like open for the tour, Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then closed with
That's
Maroon 5.
amazing.
I opened as PJ Morton in Europe, Robin Thicke, and closed as Maroon 5. So like, it's not just words. Like these guys have actually shown me that. So for me, it's been that, like the importance of like sticking together and being a united front.
That's a lesson though. That is a key lesson.
Yeah. That's such a huge thing, man, because it's kind of like I had to get that. And I was strategic in the sense of like Blackstone is who, Adam Blackstone, my brother, is who got the call and who called me.
Okay.
Right. And I could tell you that story. But the main part of that is I did turn down when he would just like, I was like, man, I don't want to go on tour. I don't want to just play for somebody.
Right.
But then he brought me Maroon and was like, for me in my mind, I was like, well, I won't just be a work for hire musician in this band. I'm gonna actually be a part of this band, and so I can do that from a marketing. I can work with that. You know what I'm saying? So it was that strategy and that, but then it's also been lessons where I was about to be like my biggest payday ever for a solo gig that I can't do because Maroon has a gig, and and my ego is like, man, nah, I'm tired of this blocking this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but do you want this one deal, this one gig, this one check? Or do you want to be a part of something that you could be a part of for 15 years?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but I've had
choice.
to check myself like in those moments, never so much where I said something, but like that too, like is like me understanding that I heard Dave Chappelle said like sometimes you have to be a wolf so you could be a sheep. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like, oh yeah, I know what the music I want to do and and the things I need to say. And so this is a beautiful situation that allows me to be myself fully. You know what I'm saying? And a big misconception is like that helped my solo thing fully. It did in ways in that way I'm telling you, and like in the security way of like, I don't have to sell a record necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I could stop and just do this. So it helped in that way. But in my audience, when initially I'm like, oh, I'm in Maroon 5. I want Maroon 5 fans. Let me put Adam on this song and let me make some pop stuff and like, let me lean. Let me not be myself fully. Let me add. And that's me being intentional, using this instead of this to try to get to this audience.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't until Gumbo where I was like, I'm done. And
something clicked with Gumbo.
Yeah. I said, well, that's with me, because you're not truly free until you are willing to show everything. Chuck knows this, but like when you working, when you first get an R&B or something like that coming from church, right? It's like, don't play that chord. Man, it's too churchy.
It's too churchy.
Like,
It's
you know
too
what I'm saying?
jazzy.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna play on the radio.
Right.
We do that, right?
Right.
Because we like trying to make something. And so for me, what Gumbo was moving back to New Orleans, going back to my home church and like hearing those sounds and like just like me remembering being on the organ writing songs, right, while my dad's talking, and like, oh. Yeah, that texture of that. So for me, I was like, well, I'm not truly free. I thought I was the preacher's kid that was free because I'm doing R&B music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wasn't free until I said, this church, this guy, that is a part of me.
Yeah.
And it's actually the thing that moves me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And I remember being moved as a kid in church and like, so why am I fighting that? It's because somebody told me something. And the thing they told me for, that pop record or whatever I'm supposed to get to, I'm not even getting to it.
Nope.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not even supposed, these are my people right here. So let me speak to them. And that's what clicked with me.
You talk about your dad. And for those of you that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, his dad is Bishop Paul S. Morton.
Yeah.
You talk about in your book how you called him and was like, yo, I don't want to do gospel. I kind of want to do something outside of the confines of gospel music. How did his support help shape your confidence?
Literally everything. I didn't care about anybody else.
Yeah.
No single person.
Yeah.
Like it was just literally just him. As long as he was cool. This is crazy. It's like, now God, I think he trumped God at that point. I'm like, God, I know you cool with it, but let's make sure Bishop is good. Nah, man, it was literally everything. And it wasn't really, that was at the point where I was deciding I was going to be an artist. And I knew that if I started off as a gospel artist, I was gonna be pitching. I was Bishop Morton's son.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the red carpet. Like you know, like it was. I could get to any church and perform. Like it was like laid out for me. But I knew if I did that I would forever be that. And I knew that wasn't authentically who I was. It was just an easier path for me. It wasn't even like I was rebelling.
Right.
Like I just didn't want to do it. It was like, no, that's just not what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And so I could do it and it would be easier for me, but I would be miserable. And so it was an actual call to my pops. And it was almost like he already knew. And when he said, no, you're gonna be different from me. Like the way you get to people is gonna be different from me. I was like, oh, bet. Like, say less. That was it. That was it. Like
Right.
once he did that, I was like, who are you? Like, who can say anything to me?
Right.
My dad is good.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And so, man,
That's a blessing too.
Yeah.
I've seen the opposite. Yeah.
It's a blessing, and also because of who your father is, it's not so much that it's a privilege, more than I think it's so key that you were able to see powerful people at a young age, so that you're not shook or pressed by that when it came to your own thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a part of this that you get caught up in the fact that, oh my God, so and so likes me. Oh my God, I'm in the room with, and that makes you sign bad contracts and makes you create bad relationships. But if you can understand early on that people are just people, and with a gift, and they're imperfect, then it allows you to maneuver and not make as many mistakes. And it seems like you've 100%. Made less mistakes. Yeah. Because you had that kind of
I was protected a little bit.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, I felt that just recently. Now I did this tape with this new rapper in New Orleans, Reezy. And that I felt the exact same thing. Like, let me get to him. Let me make sure he knows for sure that he's him.
Yeah.
Before they start to try to tell him he's not. I just try to let people know, like, if they need me, I'm there. Just like an ear who doesn't need anything, genuinely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And that's what my pops did. That's what like I said, the Warrens, that's what the Tommy Sims did.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah. And so like these guys, they just, I mean, that's what Stevie.
I just saw a clip of Stevie. Listen.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Like he doesn't have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Stevie just pulled.
Stevie pulled up.
Yes.
So I want to tell that story because it's crazier than it seems. But what I was about to say is Stevie leaves me voicemails and like, you know, don't give up and like we need like you're like he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like my duty to make sure that somebody else is good in that way. And it's not even like I don't have to work on music or anything like that. It's like I'm just letting you know. Like sometimes I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't tripping. Like it was such a relief when somebody was like, "No, you dope." After everybody was telling me like, "No." I mean, I went to every label, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And so, but Stevie, so I hit Stevie every time I'm in LA, whether he responds or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it is on him. It's all on him. But I hit him like, Steve, I'm in LA. I got a show tonight. And I had talked to him a couple of days before actually, but because he was sending me something to listen to. But I hit him, I told him I was in LA, and so he sent me a voice note. He's like, I got your message. You're in LA. I'm gonna tell me what time the show is and where I need to buy tickets. I was like, you're so cute. You so Stevie, you so cute. I sent up a voice note back, and I'm like, you don't have to buy tickets. Like, just
can you see Stevie in the line, waiting in the line?
That'd be crazy.
Just tell me what you. So he ignored me. I think maybe on purpose. Like he ignored me. He didn't respond to me saying, "Just let me know what you need." So I'm like, it's probably 30 minutes before the show. And I'm just like, well, I'm just about to go on stage. I just sent him Brent's number. I was like, well, if I'm on stage and you still coming, just hit my tour manager. And then so Maroon 5's drummer, Matt Flynn, was there. And he hits the Maroon 5 chat like, yo, I'm sitting next to Stevie Wonder at PJ show. And I'm like, Stevie's not here because he didn't tell nobody. So then Brent starts freaking out, my tour manager. Like, I talked to the whole staff, like, if he comes, will we do it? Stevie apparently bought tickets and walked through the front door. What? And was just there.
That's crazy.
Wow. Didn't tell me nothing. And so I'm almost done with the show. The show was crazy. The LA show was crazy. And about to go to the encore, and I see Brent tell me, like, Steve said he want to come on stage. So I go off stage and talk to him. And we didn't plan it, you know. And I was like, what you want to do? He's like, I don't know. I'll just follow you up there. And I brought him up there, and he sat down and talked to the people. And then, good morning, evening, friend.
Crazy.
And I was like, oh, man. My life is just
I just got chills.
It's
That's
just not
crazy.
real. It's not real, man. Like, and man, I just feel blessed.
When you were coming up, did you dream of moments like that specific moment?
I actually don't know if I wonder if I thought I was going to actually get to Stevie. Like, I just wanted him to know that I existed.
Mm-hmm. Right, me too.
I just wanted him to know, like how they talking about this voodoo record, how they made it so that Prince could hear it and be like, I see y'all.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like, Steve, I'm around.
I exist.
Yeah, I don't know if I thought I was going to work with him. Maybe in my dreams, but like not her friendship, not an actual friendship.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not an actual friendship.
I've never met Stevie Wonder.
He just sang at D'Angelo's service as well, so I saw him right after that LA show. Yeah. I'm not used to it though. I was gonna ask, and I've spent time now, and I'm just when I see his name pop up, I'm still like,
what?
Yeah, yo. Look, I gotta show people and. We are actually friends. I mean, he drives that point. Like, man, you don't have to, and I do pull that back, but like, that's Stevie Wonder. And I'm like that with my dad in the sense of like, I know who you are. I know what you've accomplished. I respect that. Like, even though you're my pops, I can separate, you know? And so same thing.
In your opinion, what do you think drew Stevie to your music? Have you ever said something, or do you?
He said things. He said he wished he wrote First Began.
Wow.
Which is that's my top compliment.
That is a compliment.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he wished he wrote it, and he was in the bathroom doing my show. He was like, I missed my song. I went to the bathroom. I was like, dang. I think it was I used to pull back, right? Because I'm like, this sounds too much like Stevie. Like, same thing, church chorus. This was the Freedom. This was Gumbo too, right? I said, oh no, I got a mini mode. Like, the real thing. I'm going all the way. I hear these things. Like, this is what and so I think the authenticity of like, oh no, that's really him. He's not trying to be me. Right. Because I was always worried about that. Yeah. I'm like, man, I hope he don't hear me and think I'm trying to copy him. Like, I'm not, I promise, you know.
This is probably an out of the box question, but how do you save Stevie's name in your phone? Is it Stevie Wonder or Steveland Morris?
Mr. Mars, Mr. Wonder.
No, it's actually just Stevie Wonder, which is actually funny. I think that's funnier.
Stevie Wonder. It just pops up.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see it, I'm like, Stevie Wonder's calling me. No, that was a big fear early on. So like early records, emotions, you could hear like all that.
Yeah.
You can hear it, but I personally would hold back on certain things to make sure he didn't feel like I was trying to copy him. Because, I mean, to be honest, I was equally influenced by like the Beatles songwriting.
Yeah.
And like equally influenced by D'Angelo. Like as equal as Stevie, but because of my vocal styling, you know, that is the most obvious one. I mean, because then there's Audrey Crouch, is like the wine and all of that is in there. You know, my DNA.
The move from LA to back home. What caused it? Give us the backstory on that decision.
Yeah, 10 years ago now. I was just kind of fed up with a lot of different things. I had signed my first major deal. I was signed to Young Money, YMCMB. You feel me? Nah. But I was a little out of place there, but I wasn't also. You know, it's like that was New Orleans, Mac Man. We went to high school together. I always felt comfortable, and they kind of stayed out of my way, but it was certain things that they just didn't get, right? Because rappers could just churn out mixtapes, and like, I'm like, well, my version of mixtape is a tour. So like, if you want to put me on tour, and they like, we don't understand that. You need a bus. You do that. And it was just like, just not real, just kind of different, you know. Not musically though. They kind of just let me do what I want. I had Stevie on there. I had Busta Rhymes on there. I had Adam Levine on there. They didn't hear my record till I was done. So it wasn't that. I never had any issues creatively, but how I wanted to move and how I needed to be nimble. When you talk about that small team, like, bruh, I had to wait for approvals for stuff. It would take weeks. And I'm like, oh, the opportunity's over. It's gone. Like, especially then, that was early Maroon 5. So, bruh, I only had a few gaps. I knew that I had these 2 months. And these, so like, if you take a month to answer me, I missed the whole thing. And so was that. So I was kind of fed up with that. I'm like, then Maroon 5's doing great, but Adam's on The Voice. And the reason I moved to LA was really because they kept flying me. I was still living in Atlanta. And I was like, they didn't ask me, but this is kind of being self-aware, right? When you talk about that ego and stuff, it's like, I should probably just be close so they don't have to keep flying me. Like this this is cool right now. Is it sustainable? Or are they going to start to say,
let's just get someone
let's just get somebody in LA. I don't know if that would have happened. I'm me. I believe I'm me, but like not enough. I think that's a problem with people today. Like think that you're just not replaceable at all.
Everybody's
It's
replaceable.
a mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake to do that. So don't give anybody a reason. Like you are special. You're unique. But don't like give somebody a reason. But anyways, I was far ahead. I don't think they were thinking of that. But that's why I moved to LA. And so it was going good. But he was on The Voice. Our schedule was very different in the beginning. We were a band, call a rehearsal. That's why I was like, let me move. Call a rehearsal the next day or something like that. But now he's on TV and it's very structured. I'm like, okay, I don't need to be here. LA was expensive. I'm like, why? You know? And so I went to New Orleans in 2013. We played Jazz Fest. We headlined Jazz Fest. Maroon did. And it's the first time, obviously, I hadn't headlined Jazz Fest myself. And I saw New Orleans in a whole different light. Like I had been to the south of France by this time. I'm like, oh wait, perspective is like, I didn't know this was fly before. Now I'm looking at, I just thought, I grew up with this. And so 2 years later, I was like, we had 3 days off tour. I told Courtney, like, let's move back home. It was after a meeting when I wrote Claustrophobic. And I was with this executive and I was with another executive and LaShawn was with me. And this guy who I didn't know was speaking for me crazy in this meeting. I'm talking about like, I just had met him and he was like, yeah, no, I know. It's kind of like dated, but we gonna work. I'm sitting there. I'm just like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here fully. Like I'm fully, because I had got out of my Young Money deal. I asked them, they obliged. Like, fun fact about Cash Money is that they've never dropped anybody in the history of the label. Like they've let people go who've asked to leave, but like if you sign for life if you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be like you gone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just drop you. The Cash Money, they ain't really the way. But I asked to leave and they let me go. And I was about to do live show Killer, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do a deal. So it was all that stuff. It was like, and I wanted to quit music, like as an artist. I just was like,
you talked about this. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cool. Like I'm straight. Maroon 5's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still play music, but like, I don't want to pursue it competitively anymore, And so I moved home and thinking I was gonna open a sneaker store. You know what I'm saying? Kicks. KCKS NOLA. That's what I had bought the Instagram name and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was out of here. I wanted to do like a flight club in New Orleans. And I got home and people looking at me like what you doing here? And like you the guy. Like what do you And I start seeing eyes of people that look like me when I was growing up in New Orleans, like, well, what's the next step? Like, I don't, how do you, and I kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this last record, this Gumbo, like, and do exactly what I want to do. Like, I'm not gonna think about the marketing of it because it's hard for me to turn that off. And the marketing, I'm not gonna think about radio. And when I finally kind of let go,
That's when the magic happened.
I flipped everything.
Wow.
And so, but I went home kind of like, not defeated, but just like, all right, well, we did it. You know, like I tried. I signed my major deal finally, you know, because I've been indie all those years finally. And I got to look under the hood. I'm like, oh, I don't want that either. Like, my bad. Like I was been searching for this. Like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I want to be able to move. And so, but that really made me intentional after Gumbo. Like, and then we went, 8 years in a row with releases. You know, it's the first year I didn't release a record. And I released the live Cape Town to Cairo, but we just went on a run, man. Like 15 Grammy nominations, 5 wins.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but that was really just me, like, finally, like, I feel like I aged, and like it took me time to get there because I took the long route. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to get the big budget. I wasn't able to get the radio single. I wasn't able to get the deal.
Yeah.
And so I had to build my people brick by brick, but they are still here and like are real. Because I even, you'll even see this with Maroon, but like when you have a hit, you got new fans. You got a new, but they are there for that hit. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, Maroon has been a band for years and years and have built goodwill. And so we sell out tours, but it's not because of just those hits, because those come and go. I mean, I have so many friends that I admired and looked up to, like, man, I want one like that.
Yeah.
And they can't tour, they can't announce a pop-up in 12 hours and sell it out and stuff. So I feel blessed, and like I'm glad. I always had the ability to say what's not sustainable. It's like, man, this is easier right now, but like, let me just do the hard thing right now so I could have what I really want a little later. And I was just always down with that. And that speaks to that comfort, like my dad, like growing up, not being moved by everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I had that for sure.
You've talked about in your book and just on, some of the live records or whatever, you talked about how, you experienced a lot of rejection early on. I would love to know, just at this point where you are, how have you made sense of those moments where you might have felt defeated?
Great question, because that didn't come immediately. Like I just started getting it like recently, like yesterday. Wait, no wonder. And part of it was like I started working for a label, like silently.
Okay.
I was an A&R consultant.
Okay.
And I again looking under the hood and seeing what the state of this industry is, and seeing how the way a lot of these things were successful is because there were only a few outlets and you had control of them. Now that you don't, we're seeing a lot of non-pushing of the button.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like the perception, the smoke and mirrors, no pun, is just like being, you know what I'm saying, has been shown. And I'm looking, and executives have to come to me and say, man, how are you doing that? Yeah, how you doing? And I'm like, so I started to not take offense. Like I used to I'm like, man, why don't nobody want, I'm not good at music. Like it was so confusing. Yeah. Like Kanye said, they that much better than me. Like, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't really understand it, but I did understand that, one, I knew a lot. Almost too much. It's like, you're gonna be a problem. Like you're gonna be asking questions, and it's like, just let us do this. Let's go get this young artist who
don't know too much.
Yeah, who don't know
Vulnerable.
too much. Yeah, like, and I don't mean in age, because I was young and knowledgeable. But they like, let me get somebody who don't know nothing.
Right.
That's much easier. Like we can shape it, and I get it. I mean, it's the AI thing. It's what they were saying about Tim, and like, let me get the artist out the way.
Yeah.
Which I get it. Artists can be annoying.
They can be difficult and annoying.
I get it. But that's not the way. But for me, I'm like, okay, and I'm not immediate. And the business, so we literally had counter like points. Like we had counter goals. They want hits and big stars right now. And they don't care how long you are successful. Like a label is not, they are not looking to give you a 20-year career. Like that's not their goal.
Right.
That's just not their goal. They don't care about that. And that's okay. Like if you know that, I just didn't, for some reason, that didn't register for me.
It didn't register to me either.
It was like, oh wait, y'all don't care about that. You need a hit right now. And because a hit can, and that's why we sign so much and we throw a bunch of, because one of those hits can take care of all of this.
All the
You
mistakes.
know what I'm saying? So we're just searching for this. So we don't really care. Yeah, you're good at music, but we don't really care. And that's been heightened now, right? Before it was like the genius was protected. So it was like a little more to it. But now they're like, man, we don't care that you're great.
We could care less.
We're gonna sell more, and we're in the business of selling.
Right.
We're not in the business of artistry
and nurturing.
We're not in the business. And so once I realized that, I'm like, okay, so man, I could spend $100,000 at radio and potentially sell 1 million records at a major label, or I could sell 10,000 of Emotions and make $100,000.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I may not get that radio hit. I may not, you know? And then so it started getting fun at Gumbo where I'm like, oh, I'm going to just, because I had also given up on Grammys. You know what I'm saying? I've been nominated 20-something times.
Same.
Right. And up to that point, I mean, like Courtney started not wanting to come no more. And she skipped a couple years. She's like, yo, why do you keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? Even when I won that first one, they said, and the winner is, we have a tie. I was like, oh my God, it's about to happen again. And me and Leon Bridges. But I was happy to get the dub. But I had given up on that, honestly. And this is why I have a love-hate for streaming, because what it did do was even the playing field. Like that's what I'm saying. When a lot of the people that are mad at, I be like, I'm okay, because you use that against me. Like I remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember. And now you can't lie. You got to see my streams next to yours, because you can't lie. You can't lie no more and say it's a big hit and the ready and throw it all this. So now we got to see each other. And that's really why Gumbo was able to be in that conversation, because I thought that wasn't possible anymore, to be honest with you. And I think now I've made it a possibility for all my indie friends to at least see that it's possible with Kenyon and Major and like Avery winning this. Like, bro, that is, me and Avery was at Spelman, Morehouse, like we started at Apache together and all of that. Like, so for me to see that, but like I showed that it was possible.
It was possible. So no regrets to going back home.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, going back home. No. Yeah, I forgot how we got there.
I just remember
one of the best decisions I ever made. One of the best decisions I ever made. I can be whatever I want to be at home, first of all. I just purchased 20 acres in Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Wow.
And I put on that, I purchased the studio. The land came with it. I purchased a studio called Studio in the Country in Bogalusa. It's where Stevie recorded Secret Life of Plants.
Wow.
It's where, it's in the 70s, it's where Kansas did Carry On My Way.
Wow.
I mean, a Marilyn Manson record, a bunch of Neville Brothers. And so I bought this studio. I could never do it in LA. Never.
20 acres?
Never. I got ponds, I got trees. I mean, I can't wait to get y'all out.
I'm listening.
Wait to come.
Because the studio is still the studio, it's stuck in time. So I was introduced to the studio in the pandemic when I went to Make Watch the Sun. I didn't know it existed before that. And so I didn't own it then. And then the owner passed away and came directly to me. Really? I never wanted to buy it. But that's the type of things where it's like, that's because I'm in where I'm supposed to be and that's the legacy of it. It's like I didn't have a birthright in LA. It was kind of like, all right, I'm in Maroon 5 also. It's like I did it. Like I came here, like people go to LA to do it. And it's like I did it. And so I just didn't need it that way. And then all it was doing was making me second guess myself. So I'm like, I don't need to be in a place that just does that all the time. And so New Orleans, they just literally don't care. They just didn't care. You're like,
plus New Orleans
doing
got so
over
much.
there?
It's the sauciest city in America.
It's a vibe.
It's just a vibe. Like when we went down there, first of all, to record Puppet Strings.
Y'all came.
We didn't want to leave.
And
then remember when we came back to shoot the video, and which was so brilliant was that the video was actually just PJ taking us around,
just in the streets, right?
In the streets, and we had an art gallery and drinking coffee, and it was just the feeling of the city. I would live there in a heartbeat.
No, man, it's I didn't appreciate it young, but like I get it now, man, and it's no, don't regret leaving at all. And what's funny is, you guys might get this, but like people still, I've been gone 10 years and they still be like, yo, come to. I'm like, bro, I
don't
don't live
live
in
in-
LA.
I'm not in LA.
And so like, yeah, they don't, they don't even notice that if that's the issue.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they see me enough.
But it's a new wave now. I mean, obviously we came here, but a lot of people are realizing that you don't have to live in LA and overspend as well.
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing. Yeah.
And be in that position of always doubting yourself around everyone when you can be somewhere that's cost effective. All these states are beautiful and got space. Probably where you came from, where your family's from.
Yes.
Save some money, but also get your dreams out.
Yeah. Yeah.
We sound crazy.
We're going to play a couple records.
Okay.
And, we going to take them to the bridge.
Okay. All right.
And we just want to hear
do
your
it.
take on the bridge.
Let's do
Your
it.
take.
Mumble rap. My heart has been waiting for your love. My heart has been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating for your love, your love.
There's some chords going on.
Yeah, cause Stevie.
What else you got? That was good though.
Yeah.
My heart is burning for you. Oh, let me inside your love. Oh, my heart is yearning for you. Oh, let me inside your love. Keep running.
Hey.
Keep running. I say, keep on running. Yeah, keep running. Yeah. Said you can't keep running out of my life. Yeah. Said you can't keep running out of my life. I can't keep running in and out of my life.
Sing, bro.
Said you can't keep running in out of my life.
He was like, I know my stuff.
Yeah, we
Crazy.
still play that one day. Yeah, the current playlist, I got good.
Man.
I just got to do that with Uncle Charlie though in New Orleans. Uncle Charlie brought me up on that song.
Yeah.
He had already given his blessing like years ago, like he had heard the remake. And man, yeah, he played New Orleans and brought me out on that and like showed me so much. Like he showed me so much love up there, man. It was crazy. I went to the cookout, R&B cookout thing with him, L, Babyface didn't do New Orleans, but like, man, it was so good. And like doing that in New Orleans too.
Right, at home.
Was crazy. Yeah, and we talked about working together because he's somebody
That's a crazy combo.
Yeah, so he, wants me to work on some stuff with him. And I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
all for it, obviously.
I'm all for it.
Man.
I mean, Uncle Charlie is the blueprint too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's still here. He's still current,
Singing.
but he's still singing. He's still working, and he's still like making things that are great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
And
like
like
a timeless voice.
Yeah.
he's got a timeless voice. He never stops singing, man.
Yeah.
That's something.
Welcome to the Playground by PJ Morton from the Netflix series Dr. Seuss's Redfish, Bluefish. How did that come about?
Right, man. That was kind of pandemic-ish too. Like I just remember being inside, but they just came to me really. Wanted me to do this. I've always wanted to do. I mean, Disney was my dream for sure, which
you just did
finally
that
got to. Yeah, first Black composer to have an original song on an attraction. It's both at Disney, Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Disney World and Disneyland. But Dr. Seuss also, it's like that's really the two. It's like Disney and Dr. Seuss. So the great songwriter Rob Cantor in LA. I mean, this dude, man, like. Because you're talking about fish and stuff, so he's having to put these long words and fit them. And like so he wrote, I produced them and sang them, and man, it just was fun, really. I mean, it's like that's just allowing me. That's who I really am. Like that's who I wanted to be before I had to kind of like figure out what fits. I wanted to write songs for Disney movies.
Yeah.
And like that's it. Like just let me write my ballads and like get out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Let me write
Ballads
these
and
big songs.
and my Disney songs.
Just let me write my my Aladdin songs. And my Little Mermaid songs, man. But so I finally got to Disney, and but it was just kind of a cold call. Netflix and Dr. Seuss did a deal together and hit me up, and I had time. That was one good thing about pandemic, because I haven't been able to do a lot. That's the one thing. It's like 100 and 100 with Maroon. It's not like 100 and then I can go 50. It's like, in order for me to have that success, I had to only just do that. So I had to say a no to a lot of things that I actually even wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So the pandemic allowed me to have a little experience.
Live show killer, right? just that phrase makes me think who, and let's keep it really, really, really real. Because you are a live show killer.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Who, in your opinion, is truly a live show? Not just dialing it in, not just on the stage looking pretty, but who makes you nervous? Like,
nervous. I mean, I'm inspired. So
he's like never nervous. Never nervous.
I get the happy.
Yeah,
I get the Morris Day Prince.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want it. Let's kill.
Headhunter.
I want you to kill me.
Yeah.
Like, let's kill me so I could sharpen and I got you. Oh, that's what I'm missing right now. I mean, I've been calling friends, but like, I really want to tour with my friends right now. Like, it's a lost art because touring is so hard for people right now. But like, even for me, it's like I DJ opened up and people just want to see me. But there is something about the camaraderie that happens when you see your friends and they opening or they closing and I do it, I do it, but like it's become less just because touring is more difficult. But I gotta find a way to get us out there, because that's that sharpening. Your butt every night and now it's great. But like the mentor with the lineage is James, Prince, D'Angelo, right? That's that lineage to date. But like when I saw Bilal, and like what year was that? I mean, after Firstborn Second, but like dog.
I've never seen Bilal live.
I don't think I've seen Bilal live either.
My Chuck, you would lose. He's he's the embodiment of all of it. It's just like flowing out of him.
Yeah.
But then it's just like funny sometimes too. Because he don't care.
Yeah.
Especially that era. Like when he was first, it was just he was laying on the ground for the whole but like singing every second, bro, and like one of the best singers out here, like out
Darrell.
and I put anybody up there, as far as like presentation, I love like what Tyler the Creator does. I mean, Ye's still one of the greatest to me as far as presentation is concerned. Beyonce's gonna give you she gives you the A to Z. This is worth all your money.
Yeah. It's Disney.
It's Disney.
Yeah, this is a show. So I would put her up there. Busta Rhymes.
Woo.
I saw Busta Rhymes my freshman year at Morehouse. Him and Spliff.
Yeah.
And bro.
Yeah. Never the same.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Like when I'm talking about engaging, like keep me like I study all of it, you know. Him and Spliff are like poetry.
Yeah.
Spliff was like, do the air bongos. I mean, it's just so natural up there. I saw Outkast at that year they did Coachella. They have that same where it's like, oh my God, like they had been separated for like it's like no verbal communication. It's just like we know we are tied at the hip. I could go off on live shows though, because I really like I studied them. I like watched them, but D'Angelo was the ultimate for me. Just all of it together. Because it was the funk thing, it was the soul thing,
the musicianship,
the rock thing, it was the musicianship, it was the singing, it was the roads. So like for me, I was like,
I have a question about just your art or your philosophy behind collaboration? Because you just recently did the record with Darrell Wall, the Heart of Mine project. I even think back to when you produced the Amber Bullet record that you can have it all back. That's my jam.
Oh, thank you, man.
That's my jam. But like, what moves you to work with a certain artist?
Because PJ's choosy. Like,
I'm choosy.
You're not working with everybody, and you should be.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't have to do it, because a lot of times it's not for the like for Stevie saying yes to me. It's not because he's looking to get a new hit record. Right. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
So like, what it would make? So he just wanted to work with me, and for me, that's what it comes to. It don't be numbers. It don't be none of that impact. It's like, oh, if you fly, and I knew with Darrell specifically, I'm like, well, these last two, because that's what I intentionally didn't want to work on a solo record this year or tour. And so I said, man, I just want to produce and like write. And so Reezy and Darrell were two different sides, a hip hop record and Darrell. But Darrell for me is like, these are Muse records. So it's like these EPs. That's why 7, we did them, both of them, I did them in 3 days, wrote them in the country, because the country's so slow and quiet. All you doing, you just making music. Oh, bro, I can't wait. Y'all are gonna fall in love with it.
I'm there already.
Y'all are gonna fall in love with it. And my dream is to do it, not to go on tangent. Dream is to do, I told Stevie this the other day, I'm gonna develop the 20 acres and do my festival on my own land there. Right. And I want Stevie to headline it and bring him back to Bogalusa. For Secret Life of Plants, because he stayed in Bogalusa like a month when he made Secret Life of Plants. So he went to the high school. He was around. And so I want to bring him back to Bogalusa, but on a black man's land.
That's crazy.
So good.
My own festival. So I knew I was gonna forget what I was talking about. I try to do that. I got to do like Obama and just write it down.
Make notes.
We'll come back.
No, about Darrell Wall.
Oh, Darrell. So Darrell is one of my favorite singers. He to me as a male vocalist, he can do anything. He can do anything. He can sing anything. And for me, that's like, as a producer with these projects specifically that I wanted to be producer collabs, I wanted to do stuff where I could completely have fun and just say, what do I want to hear this artist do? Like, what do I want to hear them on? What do, because that's all I was missing, some songs that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I got to kind of do the songs I wanted to do and really just muse. I'm like, D, just sing these. You know what I'm saying? He co-wrote on some of them as well, because I was encouraging that. But it was really about getting that voice. And oh man, I love that project so much. Same. We're actually I don't know this when it's coming out, but we worked on some remixes. So I mean, I'll I can break that here. But but Kim Burrell is on a remix. The Walls group is on a remix.
Okay.
Zachardi Cortez is on a remix.
Okay.
And Kiera Sheard is.
Y'all got some singers on
the
elevated.
Yeah, I mean, we
Good Lord.
These are literally just fun. They just fun.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's not a big expectation. It's not taking me a lot to do them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did it in 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's really like, let's just have fun and see what happens in this moment versus like making it a whole big. And so now that makes it easier to expand. You do 7 records. It's like, okay, well, I can do this. That's what Gumbo. It was 9. It was like, oh, I'm Gumbo Unplugged. Okay. Better Benediction, though, it was just crazy. So Good Morning, my song Good Morning, I wrote in New York probably like 7 years ago or something. And could never get it to work. I could never get it to work. So I revisited it when we went to Watch the Sun.
Okay.
So that's why it's close to the same progression. But it was kind of a social media thing where Better Benediction, was out there and was successful. And I played them a clip of Good Morning in the studio before we turned it into Better. And people was like, well, we want that one too. And I was like, okay. I mean, we had changed, one of the chords, but then Good Morning, that won me my 5th Grammy. But it started off as Better Benediction.
That's crazy.
And then now both of them are out.
And they're both equally effective.
They're both doing their thing. Yeah.
You collaborate with some pretty amazing people. I mean, everyone on that one, but JoJo and there's been a lot of creative, bold collaborations. Who is on that wish list?
I would love to make something with Pharrell and just see.
That's never happened?
No, I met Pharrell once. Yeah, at The Voice. But
I would love that.
I would love to see what we would like just make together.
Let's play Keep or Kill real fast.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's play Keep or Kill real fast because there's so many facets to you. I want to see what you would choose.
Okay.
Let's start with something a little more simple.
Okay.
Studio or live?
Yeah, like if I had to choose,
Gotta choose one.
The live.
Choosing live.
The immediate. Like if I had to choose, I love the studio. Though. But like if I just have to choose one thing to do, it's gonna be with them people playing and like connecting. It's nothing like that.
Agreed. Yeah.
Emotions, the first album, or Gumbo?
It's easy for me. Gumbo.
Okay.
Because Gumbo was equally as ignorant, right? One is willfully ignorant. One is actually ignorant. Like, because Emotions, I'm not exaggerating or anything. I thought I was going to sell like 10 million records.
I'm dead serious.
No. I thought I was going to sell 10 million records. I'm like, I'm going to be the biggest thing out. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You hear this music? It's live strings on here. It's like, this is 04.
I've been
you
there.
feel me? No, I know y'all know when your heart. But I thought I was going to sell, and I had no idea how the industry works because Emotions was after I had gone through all the labels shutting me down and all of that. So I said, I'm selling it out of the truck. Like we gonna sell these at Apache and wherever we go. And so I just had a belief though, and that's when I realized, oh, you can't just get to pop radio. Like, you black also? Like, you're R&B. You're like, no matter what you're trying to do.
Yeah, automatically.
But see, Gumbo was like, oh, now I know all of this stuff. I know everything that's stacked against me, and I still want to do it like this.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to do it like this. And now I got all that knowledge, and I got so Gumbo is like the grown-up Emotions.
Okay.
And it's where I started to, maybe the most free I've been. Maybe I've been freer since then, but like that was definitely the start of it.
Yeah.
Of like, oh yeah, I'm free. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder edition.
Oh,
okay. How about you saying? I thought you was about to say Stevie Wonder against somebody.
I was like that.
Next. Not just like
Talking Book
that.
or Harder Than July.
Ooh.
I'm gonna leave
those
something to
two.
get your life out of that because that's just on its own.
Talking. You are the sunshine on my life. That's how Talking Book starts. And what's the other one you say?
Harder Than July.
Man. I'm gonna say Hotter Than July just because of one thing. When Stevie's voice cracks on, you sent me running in the mountain to stop.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. I was like, oh, that crack.
Perfection.
Like, oh. Yeah. I'm upset for that reason.
All right,
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that might have been my year I was born, maybe.
When Hotter Than July came out?
81? I was born in 81.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael or Prince?
Because Prince was as I got older, what I fully understood. MJ when I was young was like, so I get the whole, that's the whole thing. I think ultimately if I have to pick a whole career is Prince.
Okay.
For me, just because he did what he wanted to do. I feel like MJ did what he wanted to do to an extent, but he was thinking a lot about other people. In doing what he wanted. I want these people to lose their minds, or I want to sell this many records. I want this to be the biggest. And Prince is like, I want to make the whatever I can make, and like I want it to be successful, but it's not gonna be contingent on me setting this up to be.
Right.
And I feel like Mike was super, which I
strategic.
love. Yeah, a little more because I got that side.
Yeah,
I just don't turn that side on until after the music now.
Okay.
It's like create, and let's see how we sell this. Yeah.
That was a good one.
R&B music or gospel music?
I do think R&B wouldn't fully exist without gospel. But I guess, they'll kill me for this a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie. Gospel, for me they go hand in hand because soul music, which is where I feel like I live ultimately, is the mixture of those exact two, which is probably why it's a hard question. Gospel's their roots, but like what I feel like and what I always said was, if I want to talk about God or if I want to talk about Jesus, I could do it in my R&B song.
Yeah.
I can't do it in my gospel. I can't talk about love in my gospel song.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like when Stevie wanted to talk about Jesus' children or like, he did it. And that was always my thing. Like, if I want to do that, I could say that. I don't have to come over here to just say that. And I can't say nothing else. That was always my issue. It's like, I got to talk about God all the time. I don't talk about God all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm in love sometimes. I go to the movies. I look at the sky. I can't write about none of this. I just have to. So that was always where I got stuck.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. We could go in depth in, but like that was literally where that was my decision. It's like, okay, so I could do all of these things, including but I can over here, I can do this thing and nothing else. It's like, oh no, not as a career.
Yeah,
like just maybe I'll be a worship leader if that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
Like, why are you making it a music career to do that? But that's a whole that's a different conversation.
That's true.
Because then you have to make different decisions. It's like, okay, well, I'm doing this for God, but I got to sell records, and so I got to do this for my business.
Yeah.
So it gets and I was like, I didn't even want to have to ever kind of make those decisions. You have so much pressure there. So, but like I said, another conversation for
we might get back there. Jasmine or Brandy?
Ooh, no Jasmine without Brandy.
True.
No question. Jasmine is. Well, they're both of them or top like
premier
top 3. I mean, you put Whitney, you put Aretha in the top 5 for me. Jasmine, Brandy. I mean, I just go jazz because it's the soul side of it.
Yeah.
My dog is, she's so cold.
Yeah. Cold.
She's so ice cold, man. Dang, like Jazz is so
You're
good.
Not wrong.
She's so
You're
good.
Wrong.
And see, Brandy, I look at it's like those projects with just like, I mean, Never Say Never and Full Moon changed my world.
Yeah. Changed my musical DNA.
And her in the midst of that, but LaShawn, it was the whole team.
It was a team.
And Rodney and you know what I'm saying, Fred. Yeah, what they did is monumental. But if I'm just saying, come sing with me on this piano right quick.
Yeah.
Jazz, come here. Come here.
Jazz, come here.
One
sit here.
One last one. As a Morehouse graduate.
Yes, sir. The house.
LaFace or So Def?
Great. It's only great because Jermaine is my guy. Yeah. Jermaine is a mentor of mine. This is a lesson too, like because so LaFace obviously would have been my answer because Babyface is the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope everybody understands that. Like, like, cause I feel like that gets said. I don't know if people fully understand. What Babyface is and what he's done.
He's the truth. He's
he's like as far as I'm talking about the business and creatively. He's okay.
Him.
So LaFace, when I was moving to Atlanta, I saw them. I was like, when I went to Morehouse, that was part of it. Like, oh, LaFace is there. Okay, there's a label there. Right. And then I ended up finding Noontime first, and that flipped everything. Donnie Scans and B Cox and them.
Donnie Scans.
Yep. Shout out B Cox too.
Yeah. Donnie was my, Donnie. I watched Donnie make beats. That's
me too.
Who showed me on the MPC. That's how I learned.
Showed me.
Yeah. So shout out to Donnie Scans. Always, he knows he's my sensei.
And that's Keep or Kill.
That's a good Keep or Kill right there.
With PJ Morton.
Yes, sir.
We sound crazy.
That's the roll.
Award.
It's really the most important part of the show because we're trying to put people on to the people and the sounds and the movements that make us who we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're an official co-host, bro. So welcome to the panel.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to open up the floor. Everyone gets to nominate someone and we'll take it from there.
We mentioned somebody that I know he's a mentor of yours, but he's also a mentor of mine. So I'm going to nominate Tommy Sims. The
Uncle
guy.
Tommy. He's going to be there tonight.
The guy.
I think I'm going to nominate someone slightly controversial that we also spoke about today.
Uh-oh.
I liked the flowers we gave to Brian McKnight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I want us to look past his faults.
And see his art.
And see his heart. See his heart and his art.
Heart and art.
Because when you actually peel back all the layers and you get back to the musicianship and where he fit in the timeline
And
of
what
music,
he did at that time. Yes.
you have to give him his credit for being a leader and keeping the bar high. Brian McKnight's catalog is nuts. He's on the table.
Yeah.
Mac Knight.
I guess I'll do somebody I mentioned. I was gonna go over Sign. But yeah, it seemed like you never seen Bilal live. And Bilal is in a lot of these rooms. He's on the Kendrick albums. You know, he's behind there. But like, to me, one of the best performers I've ever seen. And Firstborn Second was
classic.
pivotal. Pivotal. I saw him I saw him at Glasper's at the Blue Note Festival, and told him how I used to watch this clip over and over of him at this radio station, this pop-up, you know, and just killing. And so some of these guys are not far age from me, so they'd be like, don't call me Unc. Don't call me Unc. I'm 4 years older than you. But I looked at them as giants, and I treat them as such. And so I'm gonna nominate Bilal today.
This is getting hard.
So over the weekend, I was just shuffling through Apple Music, and Rock Me Tonight by Freddie Jackson just came on. And so I just kind of went down a Freddie Jackson rabbit hole, and I just feel like people...
What a rabbit hole. Yeah.
It's just like he was on Luther's coattail.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I was Luther as an adult. I was Freddie as an adult.
Yeah.
But I just feel like just the range, the songs were great. I just feel like people don't give him his well-deserved flowers. So I'm putting Freddie Jackson on the table this week.
This is a difficult list.
So we have Tommy Sims, Brian McKnight, Bilal, and Freddie Jackson. Okay.
You can vote as many times the first round.
You can vote as many as you want?
Yeah, whoever you believe in. If there's a tie, we'll break it.
All right. All those in favor of Tommy Sims?
Yeah, definitely, guys. Yeah, it's crazy.
Brian McKnight?
Wow, y'all are racist.
I'm gonna just let you have B today.
Look, I was like
a little tricky.
All those in favor of Bilal?
I like Bilal.
Yeah.
That was my payback right there.
And last but certainly not least, Freddie Jackson. Y'all some haters, bro.
It's a great one. Freddie's a great one.
But Tommy Sims
Tommy Sims won that thing.
That's perfect.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, and man, such a great person.
Yeah.
So my Tommy Sims story, the first one, because I call him Uncle Tommy. He's my guy. But I was coming up to Nashville to work with him. And he's the only person, like you said, starstruck. So I didn't get starstruck by actual stars.
It's by the behind the scenes.
I met Tommy at a session I was doing for Trey Gilbert. It was the song he wrote, I am a Christian. Do you know what that means? It means I'm far from perfect.
Yeah.
Simply redeemed, bought with a purpose, sent by love. Tommy wrote it. And I was playing with Aux. On a session, live session. I played strings and Tommy was playing guitar. And bro, I was like, we had been listening to Peace and Love. So I forget how it got to me, but I had listened to it. And so he might have, this is what I love about back then. We didn't know what were huge hits and stuff. I knew at that time, but some records I thought were huge weren't. Even some Stevie stuff that I thought was huge weren't at the time. You know what I'm saying? But that time, so when I met him, I had listened so much and had this picture. I'd never seen him, or he was mysterious, that little picture on. And so when I met him, I was like starstruck.
Oh, Mr. Sims.
Literally. And so then I went up to Nashville, and I came up to Nashville, and we were supposed to work on music and didn't work on a lick of music, no music. I just sat there. I just walked up to the burning bush. I came back different. After being with Tommy for 2-3 days, I came back and I was a different person forever. That's when I started bringing in strings. He just he made stuff that people would make seem like, oh, you being extra. He made it super regular. Oh yeah, you want get a cello in here. Cause he dealing with Eric and whatever you need. And so it made me these people are not gonna make me feel crazy.
He's dreaming big.
So it's never stopped since then. And developed into like a real, that's my guy.
Yeah.
And he's still so brilliant.
If you don't know,
yes,
use your Googles or your AI or whatever you need to use.
Yeah. Chat GPT.
Use your Chat GPT because Tommy Sims has written some of the best songs of all time.
It's true.
And I love that we're honoring a songwriter. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
That was a good Irby right there.
Shout out to Tommy Sims, this week's winner of the Esther Black Excellence Award.
Yeah.
Well, to watch and listen to everything We Sound Crazy, go to wesoundcrazy.com or go wherever you listen to podcasts and search We Sound Crazy.
Love
It's
y'all
been a
boys,
good one.
man.
It's been a great one.
Yeah, man.
I'm
It's
so
Finally.
freaking
Such
happy
an honor,
you finally
man.
came through.
No, man, listen, I've been wanting to. It feel like here with the bus. You know what I'm saying? Finally, Phil.
Yeah.
I just saw him at the airport. He's like, you got to get to, and he died. Yeah. But I said,
No, this is
Shout
been
out
a pleasure.
Phil.
Shout out Phil. We miss you, Phil.
Yeah.
my
We miss
guy.
you, Phil.
Yeah.
But next time, Phil will be here and we'll debate and probably get into even more heated because Phil going to ruffle the feathers. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Let's do it.
Until next time, y'all, where we
Until
sound
next
crazy
time.
with the genius PJ Morton.
And thank y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
We sound
Crazy.